A car ended up flipped over at Albert and Andrew yesterday afternoon following a two-vehicle collision. A small-sized truck and mid-sized passenger vehicle collided at the intersection around 4 p.m. Sioux fire crews were dispatched to the scene. No injuries were reported. Last Saturday afternoon, Manitoulin OPP responded to a single dirt bike collision in Whitefish Falls. The operator of the dirt bike, who was located deceased, has been identified now as 21-year-old Tristan Strub from Fergus, Ontario. That investigation is ongoing. A pair of peregrine falcons successfully nested on the Sault Ste. Marie International Bridge, where the birds have been returning for years now, and they are currently raising 3 chicks. Another pair of the endangered birds has successfully nested on the Portage Lake Lift Bridge again this year, hatching 4 chicks there. The peregrine falcon has been removed from our federal endangered species list, but is still listed as an endangered species in Michigan. Last year, the Bridge Authority put up a video camera trained on the nest box. The live video stream is at siouxbridge.com/falcam. A group of Indigenous women are returning to a Toronto park where they faced a confrontation last week. Members of the Swift Current Singers were hosting a drum circle at David Crombie Park on June 25th when they were harassed by 3 older white men who yelled at them for drumming. The incident was recorded and posted on Facebook by Sarah Louie, one of the group's members who was present during the incident. The video showed 3 men approaching the group in the park while they were drumming, who called their music monotonous, used expletives, and kicked one of the members' drums.
Concerning to see a man standing over a woman and being aggressive. It felt abusive, it felt unsafe, and it was kind of scary being in this space that's supposed to be a public space in downtown Toronto, also known as Takaronto. We're warrior women and we're willing to stand here and sing our songs and share our medicine with people, and we felt that it was important, and we had such a huge humbling experience with all of the people supporting us that we thought it would be good to open it up to everybody who wanted to come.
I'm very thankful for the outcome today. It was the sentencing, but I guess it's just how the law system works. You could never be fully satisfied of any outcome when it comes down to the justice system.
Brett Ronald Overby, who stabbed a woman almost a dozen times in Winnipeg and then dumped her body in a ditch, has been sentenced to life in prison with no chance at parole for 15 years. The family of the victim, Christine Wood, spoke to media after the sentencing.
I speak on behalf of my family. We are pleased to see our daughter's killer brought to justice today. Our daughter was a beautiful young Indigenous girl who had her whole life in front of her.
And today marks a day where justice has been served and vindication for the life of a very beautiful, intelligent woman. And no sentencing will ever compensate for the loss of a precious young woman such as Christine.
Volodymyr Zelensky made his North American debut for the Ukraine Reform Conference, which Toronto hosted.
As some of you know, I had the immense privilege of visiting Ukraine as Prime Minister just a few years ago. And a highlight of that trip was visiting Canadian troops stationed near the western border. Since 2015, the Canadian Armed Forces have trained over 12,500 members of Ukraine's security forces as part of Project Unifier. And meeting with our servicemen and women on the ground and seeing their incredible professionalism firsthand reminded me of 2 things: the value of teamwork and our shared dedication to a safe and secure Ukraine.